uh, avatar or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah,
Maya sandwich.
yeah. I
You'll
just
never
saw
be a
penis.
sandwich.
Well, I saw a hot dog. I was like, what the hell? I couldn't read the words.
Yeah, you gotta click on it.
I can read it.
Well, the little picture down at the bottom just says sandwich question mark.
Oh. Well, when you talk, it says it shows the full thing. That's the
Yeah,
good part.
Yeah.
But you are
yeah.
a sandwich.
Is it though?
Yes. You know what? F it. It is.
Has anybody ever said, "Can I get a hot dog sandwich?" Actually, yes, people have. But it's like a hot dog, two hot dogs sliced in half on sandwich bread.
Yeah, but technically a sandwich is any meat between two pieces of bread, which technically a hot dog and a hot dog bun is a piece of meat between two piees of bread, but it's
No,
not a
a hot
sandwich.
dog bun is a single piece of bread.
What if it breaks
It's
in half?
it's
Then it's a sandwich.
okay.
Oh, mind
Okay,
blown.
that's so is a hamburger a sandwich?
Oh my
Hell.
god. Oh my god, you're blowing my mind.
Got him. Oh man. I feel like I should get something to drink before we start this. I really feel like I should, but what do I want to drink?
Should get a beer.
You know I'm not adult enough for that.
I really want one, but I got the infant in my arm. That's why I don't have my camera on.
Oh, dude, that dad life, the parenting life, I can't do it yet. I look
Yeah, the
so.
way you was holding my 1 year old,
I can't do it. I'm not
he's a
ready yet.
disease.
I'm not ready yet. I just don't know what I'm supposed to do. Let's just be real. I don't know how to. I just feel like I'm gonna hurt them or something of the sort. I'm gonna go get something before I say something else and put myself.
You know what? You know what you should do like they
Huh.
did in high school. Just get an egg and
Oh, that
take
was a
care of the egg.
horrible. That was horrible. Let's
Did
not
you crack
relive
the egg?
that. Worse, but don't worry about it.
How is basically killing your kid worse? Like, what's worse than that?
uh, I didn't do it, but let's just say
The only thing
Somebody else.
worse would be like if you made it for breakfast. Like
that's what somebody did.
You cooked your baby.
Somebody did, not me, not me. I didn't do that, but
That's what you do.
someone might have cooked it.
that's what you do. You fucking you bring it to school as like an egg salad or something. Be like he grew up.
I'll be back. I can't do this without freaking something.
Yep, I'm gonna play Digimon.
You say you playing Digimon.
Yeah, Digimon's story, Cyber Sleuth.
Uh,
Do not be a hater, kind sir.
all right, so today's gonna be very, very easy and quick.
I don't believe you.
It
Murder.
is. I really had, but I did have time. Not gonna lie, but I was too busy playing this VR.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah,
How was it? Oh, I mentioned this one of your topics. So
yeah, that's one of the topics. All right, just making sure. All right, now I have to make sure my Gleam was open.
I
All
don't
right, you back long?
fuck what I believe you. Murder.
Hey, long. All right, guess it's not here. All right, well, you know what? All right, we're live, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. This is Military Gaming Podcast, episode 8. Almost there to 10. The end might think we would be making this far, this long.
No, dog.
So It's because of you guys that this is
an episode, bruh. But here I am.
Go ahead and get the intros.
We got a special guest here tonight. It's Jack the One Ripper, aka my wiener. How y'all doing?
All right, not as infamous as his wiener apparently. What's up, guys? Leo.
All right.
You sound like a robot.
Yeah, it's not a robot right now.
I hate everybody.
Yeah. All right, Michael, are you here yet? All right, he's not here yet. All right, so I'm the host, Tony. Guys, that's seeing this now. We're going to be seeing this later. We're going to announce the Mafia 3 Steam Key giveaway winner today. So when I do this announcement, which is going to be later in the podcast, please make sure you do not put your email address in the chat. Please message us at militarygamingpodcast@gmail.com. And I'll put that in the chat also. All right. So first topic, I'm not sure if you guys saw this, but Steam is going to be supporting PS4 controllers natively on PC.
Yes. Right. I'm happy. That makes me happy.
So who wants to talk about that first?
Need much say? Do I need to say any more? Now I can finally get rid of my freaking Xbox 360 controller, or my 360, my Xbox controller in general, and stop using it.
All right, so
realistically, the Xbox
that's how I was when I first started PC. I went straight for the Xbox 360 because I didn't like the Xbox One. I bought the Xbox One controller at lunch, just the controller, not the Xbox One, and I didn't like it, so I kept the 360. And then my 360 controller went out, and I started using my DualShock 4 controller. But then the DualShock 4 now has like latency issues through when I play games on PC for some reason.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. When I use DS4 Windows, and I don't know why it gets up to like 10 milliseconds, which is not a lot. But when you're playing like first person shooters, it really makes a difference. And you already at a disadvantage anyway on PC with a controller. So
I'm glad you admit that.
Yeah, so just imagine that trying to add the latency on top of that.
Is it like painfully noticeable, or is it kind of just like?
Yeah, it is.
Then I wouldn't be able to do it. If they iron out the issues with it to a point where it works almost as seamlessly as the Xbox controller does online or on the PC, then yeah, I'll use it. But until that day happens, I'm going to stick with whichever controller gives me the best advantage, and that's so far the Xbox. So we'll see. When's it supposed to start?
They still haven't given a date, but it's going to be through the API, the Steam API. If you guys know what that is, that big picture, whatever.
Oh, I have to go through that thing.
Yeah, but it's going to support like it's going to have all the controls on there for PS4 control interface on there. The touchpad is going to be usable. So games that use the touchpad, you'll be using that. So
man, I thought that was only good for freaking Steam boxes that didn't really take off. But whatever. Oh well, I guess I'll use it once in a while.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna use it. Anybody else got anything to add?
Nah,
Like I said, it's gonna be very, very quick.
Xbox One controller is better, dog.
Xbox. He doesn't deny it. He knows it's true.
Hey, look here, noob.
No, don't say that. I'm PC Pro, remember?
Yeah, that's true. He is.
Race, you're right.
Mm-hmm. You sicken me with the computer you're using. Oh, wait, you're probably using your phone.
All right, so next thing I'm going to ask, did anybody else get the PlayStation VR?
No. No, waste the money.
I'm still contemplating it, but I don't think I'm gonna do it.
All right, so am I the only one?
Yup.
All right, so this the topic just for me, which is cool.
All
Wait.
right, I'm sorry. What did you say? I was fixing my mic. Is it better now?
Yeah, yeah. The PlayStation VR. Did anybody else get it?
No, I didn't get it. I was more interested in seeing what people thought of it first.
Okay.
So
All
wait,
right, so
you got it?
yep.
Oh my gosh.
So just to let everybody know, it's sold out at the Navy Exchange already.
I figured it would be.
So
Yep.
even the display model, which I don't understand why they just can keep it to get more people interested, but that was also sold. So I got it like the second day because nobody knew it was out. They didn't have it out like
On the
then.
shelves.
So I actually just called like Friday morning while everybody was at work, and they was like, "Yeah, we got like 2 left." And I was like, "Oh, okay."
Oh, no, lay away from me, dog.
Freaking leave.
Hurried up, got my 3-year-old dressed because he's the only one that was up with me. We went over there and got VR.
So what are your impressions of it?
All right, so the games I've tried so far, which I'm gonna go with the best one, which was Batman Arkham Knight VR. Honestly, that was probably the best experience I've had like in any game so far, like in life. Like
Really?
yeah, the
We
level
might-
of detail they had in that game, I was very impressed. I did not
Yeah.
think it would be that good, but it was like very detailed. And it also got my wife into gaming, which everybody knows she hates gaming. She played like because you have 2 options. It's best if you stand up because you can actually walk and get close to objects, or you can walk back and be farther from targets. And she was like very impressed with that game.
Yeah, sounds like we may have to have a game day over at Halls to test it out because I was playing the new Rise of the Tomb Raider and it has like a VR compatibility feature with it also.
Yeah, I was gonna get it's $10 because I already bought the Rise of the Tomb Raider, so the 20th year edition I have to buy that, which is $10. Yeah, so I was gonna like send it out an invite to you guys to actually come and try it because I want people to actually try this.
So
like, a lot of people have never tried it, and man, that experience I have with the Batman Arkham Knight was freaking awesome.
So I could use PlayStation VR with my regular PS4. I don't have to do anything
Yeah,
else.
you could. It's just that it's a big ass screen. It's like playing a movie like a 150-inch screen.
Oh. Yeah, I guess for like what, 300, 400 bucks?
It was the lunch is 500 if you get the bundle. Yeah.
Well, it's because you're also the launch. It's only a bundle, so you're also buying another PS4.
Yeah, so
Oh.
so what you're getting out of the box, which I have the unboxing, but I just going to say it now. So you get the demo disc with PlayStation VR demo disc, which I've tried a few games. I'll go over those later. You get the processor with that you have to use, that additional processor. You get a couple of HDMIs, which you would need. You get 2 of the motion controllers.
For this thing?
Huh?
You need multiple HDMIs for this thing?
Yeah, because
Well,
one
yeah.
for each eye. They put one in each eye, and it actually displays as one complete screen.
Yeah, and
Once you put it in on the
like
recorder.
Oculus and other things like that, it does basically the same thing, except for all of it's just routed through like one cord.
Yep, exactly. And then you get where is that going?
What's in the box?
Demo disc, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Demo
All that
disc.
for good old $500. So
Well, I mean, it doesn't
So
seem like that much if you already have a PS4.
Yeah.
yeah,
But I don't need
you have
two.
a PS4. Yeah, that's like
Yeah, I would have three.
$800.
So-
$800.
If I was to, and also like right now, if I was to buy it right now, I would have 3 PS4s, like because I bought the limited edition Uncharted series PS4, the blue and gold one. So
Yeah.
I already have 2, so I would end up with 3, and that's obscene even for me.
I don't have that many TVs.
Well, you wouldn't need another PS4. You could just plug into your regular PS4.
No, I'm saying though, but right now because it's only the bundle, I would still be buying another PS4 when I bought the VR.
No, it doesn't come with a PS4.
Oh, they're selling it separate? I thought you could only get in a bundle right now.
No, they're only selling the bundle, which includes all those accessories. If they just have the VR, they would just have the accessory, but no motion controllers and and it also comes with a camera. They updated
yeah. Because the PlayStation, I did
which
so well.
I actually don't like the new camera. I actually prefer my old camera for some reason. The new one is round. It's not square like the old one.
So all that for $500? Jeez, that's killer.
$50
still,
if you buy the bundle.
yeah, and
If
it's
you don't have all
still
the-
cheaper than other VR systems.
Yes,
Yeah, that's funny.
absolutely
When they sell
right.
it by itself, it's going to be $300.
Well, maybe next month.
Yeah,
If I'm like, I wouldn't mind it. Like, it's not like I don't want to try it. It's just I
if
thought
they
I
have
had
them
to.
in stock,
Yeah,
that's the problem. So, yeah, I was going to talk about that too. So, I don't know if you guys saw the article for Japan. They actually had a big ass line for VR.
Oh,
Like that shit sold
Nah,
out.
Yeah, I didn't see the article.
Jesus.
Hold on. It's been a while since we've been on here, so I gotta figure out this freaking thing again. All right, hold on. All right, there you go.
Let's see.
So that's the line in Tokyo. Yeah,
Oh,
they
boy.
freaking. And I figured I kind of knew in Japan it was gonna be a good thing, like a big thing, because those sex things that's coming out. The sex toys. I already knew. I was like, yeah, this gonna be big, and that's the night before.
That's funny. I like that Hall's like justification for why it is like porn when it's like he didn't even say like because PlayStation's predominant in Japan or anything like that.
No one cares about that.
Man. Porn.
I mean, I'm not.
Japanese sucks.
Ow! I think you came to the wrong country to say that.
I didn't even hear what he said.
I think he said
Sony sucks.
Is that what he said? No. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I said Japanese porn sucks.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Not that I would know anything about that.
All right, but you guys saw my video, right?
Which one?
Which one?
The one that the Asian women. So you're in VR, that's one of the other things I tested was the video out. So you're in 3D, and there's one of them was the Asians. So it's like Asians like around you in a circle, and they're dancing, and you can actually see the crowd like taking pictures and videotaping the girls.
Oh, what the heck?
And then the second one was some like I guess it was like a pageant or something like Miss America, not Miss, but Miss World, whatever they call Miss Universe. So it had a whole bunch of females from different like parts of the world, and they were all like in a circle dancing, like pretty much trying to give you a lap dance. Yeah, I put that in the podcast Facebook Messenger.
That's funny.
I forget where I saw it. I think it was earlier today on 9gag, and they have. I hope it's a joke. They're like, "Oh yeah, it's a butt. It has the temperature of a butt, and it feels like a butt, and you can grope the hell out of it while wearing a VR set. And I was like,
Yeah,
what the heck?
that's in Japan.
Oh my gosh, why? Oh my gosh.
Man.
Yeah, I guess. You know, because Japan. F it. You're right. God.
You didn't see the video they had in Japan when they had a little kid and, like humping a doll. Like the kid had to be like 11 or 12 years old.
Oh my gosh. Why would that even be a thing? You know what? I don't even know why I'm pushing this. I shouldn't. You know what? I don't know. I don't care. I'm not gonna. It doesn't happen anywhere near. I just leave it at that. How about that?
Yeah.
God, that must be so awkward for the parents. That's the worst.
Well, they main ones.
Uh,
Alright, here.
So the next thing I tried was Until Dawn: Rush of Blood, which is
Ooh.
just a demo. I actually bought the actual disc. I want to try the demo first. The demo wasn't really that scary, so a lot of people say there's a lot of jump scares in the actual disc. So I'm gonna try that later on tonight.
Later on tonight.
Yes, I'm on leave, so
Oh.
I'll still be up.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Alright, here's the video Hall was talking about, by the way. So
Oh.
I'm gonna have it playing on my window, so if anyone's watching live, they can watch it. So.
Oh my gosh, what is this?
So the next game was Riggs. And Riggs was the first game I tried, which was freaking gave me like really a migraine. And because you have to aim with your eyes, and it's so freaking fast paced. 100. Try playing a game like fully like in first person mode at 120 hertz, and you will get dizzy. The motion blur, they need to fix the motion blur. Motion blur was pretty bad in that game.
Rez, right?
I mean, I would imagine so.
Riggs.
Race?
Riggs. It's
Huh.
the robot game.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Okay, I know what you're talking about. Oof.
So that one, I can't play that for long. I have to play one match and then take like a 45-minute break.
Well, I mean, hey, it's. I can't say anything good about that. That's horrible.
Yeah.
My only hope is that someone who wasn't here for the beginning of the conversation comes in and just sees my screen is this.
Dude, is that's like
it's like
real.
Hall sitting in his house. It's like screen and screen. Like it's literally like it's because it was literally someone filmed it, so it's like you're the one filming it. Like
Yeah, pretty much.
That's so weird. Like I don't know how I feel about that. It kind of creeps. I don't think I'd.
He's just upset that he didn't get a chance to use it.
He's gonna use it. I'm gonna actually I'm gonna send an invite to you guys, man. We're gonna have a drinking party playing VR.
Oh my
I really want people to experience this, man. It's like Drive Club, that was the next one I tried. And the video that's being shown, that's the one that was telling you a whole bunch of people from different countries. But Drive Club VR, it doesn't look as good as the regular Drive Club, but
I would imagine not.
Yeah, but the level of detail in that game where you can actually look back, like in the back seat, you can look through the rear view mirror, the side mirrors. I mean, the level of I thought that if I looked down, like it would be like just black. No, they actually show carpet, the radio. You can actually see the details on the radio, like the volume, the disc. I mean, everything was so freaking detailed in that game. The environment wasn't, I mean, what you'd expect. It's a VR game, but that was another one that I tried. The last thing I tried was Hulu. So I didn't even know Hulu had VR support.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the internet, the video service, Hulu.
Yeah. So when I went to to the VR section for the PlayStation Store, Hulu VR showed up and it's like, oh, you already downloaded it. So I went to the Hulu app and there's 3 different environments that you have if you want to watch movies on the Hulu. So there's a beach site, so you just sitting on the beach watching movies on like a 10-foot screen. You can look around, you see the beach. The second one, they have a movie theater, so it's like you're sitting in a movie theater watching movies. And the third one was where you have a big ass living room, so you're sitting on a couch in the living room.
Oh my god,
So I'm just clicking through this thing. All right, here we go. Here's the part that Hall was talking about, where it's like, I guess the Miss Universe contestants or whatever are just like starting to twerk.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know.
My question is, how did you find this video so fast?
Because I was just starting going through
it. It's on our
everything.
Facebook page, dude. It's on the podcast's Facebook page.
Yeah.
Hall filmed this video. Like, it's on his YouTube.
Actually, I think I sent it just certain people that I knew with him. I'll put it in the actual like podcast. Cause I think I only sent it to certain people. I just took people I knew was going to like it, like Sanders. I know he's going to freaking love
He creamed his pants immediately.
Yo, that first part.
I need a lot food.
But no, it's also if you go to our Facebook page called Military Gaming Podcast, the whole video is on the Facebook page also, right after the unboxing video.
Yeah. But I'm gonna try to stream it this time. I couldn't stream it. I was still trying to figure out everything. But
Yeah.
I finally got everything like working. That was the first video I did. I couldn't do the Arkham because I had my little kids like in the background. They wanted like, oh, it's a mature video with the kids sitting there.
Oh, that's why in that one, like the camera that's filming you, it's like dark in your living room and no one's up.
Yeah. Everybody sleep.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I couldn't. I don't know about this Until Dawn. I might be screaming, waking everybody up tonight.
Oh
shit! You're gonna VR Until Dawn?
Don't worry, it's not there.
You're kind of
Have you
making me
played
want
Until
to get
Dawn
it
yet?
now.
I played the regular and I played the demo. The demo wasn't scary.
Okay.
You're really making me want to get
I
one.
tried to play Resident Evil 7 VR, but it wasn't working for me. So I might try that again tonight and see if it works.
Oof, freaking A, you're making me want one.
Yeah, we definitely gonna have a freaking party. Maybe even next week because that's when my birthday is.
As long as it's not on Saturday. Saturday's a bad day.
Can I bring my rabbit?
What?
All right. So.
Oh, but quick
my
question
damn
for you then, since you have it. Do you think that it's going to end up becoming just like a fad, kind of like what PlayStation Move ended up being?
Honestly, with the kind of bagging that PlayStation have for this game, I don't think it is.
Okay.
If they continue supporting this, which of course the Vita, we know that's the story of the Vita where it was great when it first came out. If they keep supporting this though, like developers and everything, I think PlayStation is going to make this more mainstream because we know the Oculus Rift is out there, the HTC that's out there, but the pricing of those are too high for us, the actual casuals who only do console gaming.
Yeah, not only that, like with those ones, you also have to have like the to play the games.
Yeah.
You need to have the what?
You need you basically need a separate room specifically for that. So because at least the way the Oculus works is it actually has like cameras set up that like monitors like for tracking and stuff. Mm-hmm. And so you actually have to have like basically like a 10 by 10 foot like area so that you can play the games. Or at least most of them. Because it's literally like you're the camera, so like as you're moving and crouching and standing and stuff, like the camera moves different levels. So like as you're walking, depending on the games, like Universe Sandbox is one of the best examples. Like it's like the solar system, and you literally are walking through the solar system. So
Interesting.
Like it's you moving that moves the camera and the character, for lack of a better word. Like it's not a controller moving them.
Yeah, I think it would be more if it was like Batman. I'm gonna go back to that. If it was more like Batman, where it actually tracks your movement, that's kind of like what the Oculus is, because you can go back and forth. It's not as detailed as Oculus, which I think Oculus probably HTC, probably the best camera VR out there right now, but just the price and the specs that you gotta have on your freaking your PC is ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's like to play those, it's like borderline developer specs.
Yeah, like I can do it because I have a 1070, but the average PC user is not gonna be able to handle that.
Yeah, that's my.
I have a 1070. Ooh, I'm a fucking mega gamer.
Hey, well,
He kind of is. I mean, he plays all, and that is kind of the hallmark of a true gamer.
yeah, I gotta
shut up. So if you don't have a 1070, you're not a true fucking gamer. Suck my dick.
No, I just said as long as you're playing. Why'd you get all defensive?
Shit, fucking struck a chord apparently.
Serious. Sounds like someone's just mad because they're not part of the master race.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
Die in a fire.
I mean, anything else you guys want to know? I mean, we do need to get this party. I told Randy next week I might try to do the pre-Halloween pub crawl. I don't know if he's gonna be down for that next week.
well, if it's back the way it is, he may or may not be.
Yeah, so that was my plan for next week because it's my birthday. But if we can't do that, I mean, if we can't do that, I mean, we can do the VR party.
As long as it's not on Saturday.
I mean, you can Friday or Sunday. It don't matter.
That's fine. Sunday would work out.
What do you have going on Saturday?
Don't worry about it.
You have a hot date with your waifu?
Oh my pillow.
No, he's doing a special edition of his dance videos somewhere else on a mountain.
Oh, of course. That's the whole goal. That's the whole goal.
You should just get a green screen.
I thought about it. I thought about that. I've seen how that works, but the problem is just like I don't have the space for it.
No,
you freaking got a whole balcony.
Oh, man,
it doesn't work out that way.
Yeah, green screens don't work like that.
No.
But anyway, next, because you're making me want to get one, and it's not good because I just spent too much money.
When you try, trust me.
I think you can afford it.
No, stop it.
Man.
No, I can't. Not after the things I just bought. No.
I mean, it's just maybe a guess, but I'm pretty sure you could afford it.
No, I can't. Being frugal is how I accumulated my freaking wealth.
So I have money. I'm not fucking poor.
Well, actually, Chris, you kind of are.
What?
All right.
Yeah. Poor people say what?
All right. Well, I did just only talk about the good thing. I guess I should talk about the negatives, huh?
Probably.
Yeah.
Headaches.
Fanboy.
All right. So there are a few negatives that I've got. Of course, the graphics is not as good as I thought it would be, even though it's very detailed. It's not. You could tell the AA is pretty bad in that game. They probably turned it off actually, because AA would have used up a lot of processing power. But
what?
Aim assist.
That's what I thought.
Anti-aliasing.
No, anti-aliasing.
God damn it, guys.
Okay, my bad. I forgot.
God damn it.
I just figured
You ruined it.
I was trying, so I stayed quiet, but I was like, no, he's going to say it. I'm going to say it first. Christy, would you have believed this if we said aim assist?
He probably would.
Yeah.
But if you said what?
We said AA was aim assist.
It's actually anti-aliasing, which just helps make texture smoother.
You would have believed it.
I was trying to get you to think aim assist, though.
That was the first thing I thought. Like, aim assist? What the fuck do I have to do with graphics?
Aim assist to turn off on PlayStation VR. What? Oh my god.
How are you gonna play without aim assist?
All right. Another thing is like when you look down, there are some like missing parts. So it's like, and when you try to grab some stuff, you actually go through. Like I was trying to punch Penguin in the face, which I wish they would have added that feature, but my hand just went through his face while I'm looking at him. So I wish it was more interaction. If you actually touch something, it like blocks you from going anywhere.
Well, this is not Sword Art Online. Let's be real. It's not Sword Art.
Hey, there's a VR coming for that too.
There is, and it's probably not going to be like that. But we can dream, right?
Yeah. What was another thing? There's hardly any shadows, so it's like they took a lot. They took a couple shortcuts. And the shadows was pretty bad. The particles in the air were pretty bad in some of the games. Like they're supposed to be dust, but you can. It didn't show off too good in the VR. Rigs, like I said before, like those type of games that's like very fast paced could like make you dizzy or nauseous. Like it did for me. I can only play like the most I could play was 15 minutes, and then I had to like take a break.
Do you get motion sickness though, or like?
No, I usually don't.
Amusement parks, I guess the best way of putting it, because that'd be the closest thing to equate it to, like
No,
roller coasters and stuff.
No, I didn't. I actually I didn't talk about that, but I did one of the roller coaster VR. They have, I think that's in the video out where you get on a roller coaster. I did that, and I didn't get motion sickness, but only until I played Rigs, where it was constantly where you have to move your head to aim. It got me a little bit nauseous.
Okay.
But I mean, that's the only negatives. But I really wish people would try this out. If you're in the States, there's no excuse. They have it at GameStop. You can go to any GameStop and try out the VR.
What if you want to get a disease because some nasty person was putting it on before you?
I mean, they have the little like even in an exchange, they wipe it off every time somebody uses
it. Fair enough. Is that what that line was for in the electronics section?
That's
I went there today.
Yeah,
was that on Friday?
Was for.
Oh no, I went in there
on Thursday.
No, not even that. Like it's residual. Like I went in there today, and there were a bunch of people in electronics sections for no reason. I was like, why? Like I thought
it was already gone. It was
it's gone.
Friday. I don't know.
Well, who knows? All I know is like I thought something was happening.
It was online on Friday because I went back later that afternoon to try to get more VR games because they didn't have all of them out, and it was a lot of people around the VR. Hey, the VR section right in the front part where Sony was at.
Well, yeah, I was in that section where the TVs are, and I was like, "Oh, they're having a sale on TVs. Is that why everyone's kind of like grouped around there or something?"
That must have been something different. Because they had it right at the entrance, right in front of the PlayStation 4 games.
Yeah, right there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe they still had the last VR.
Perhaps. Like, it's just a lot of people. I didn't see it, but everyone, their mom was down there. And I was like, I don't know why.
But, yeah, that might have been it.
Oh, well. Well, now I know. Didn't realize it came out already. Escaped my mind.
Yeah, we definitely want to have a VR party.
All right. Well, name a day.
All right. We figure something out. It's all up to Pooh. He needs to find out if he's going to do this thing on Friday or not.
What thing on Friday?
Pub Crawl. They're having a pre-Halloween in Tokyo.
Dog. The JA has an outing.
Y'all have an outing?
Friday, dog. And Paul was supposed to set it up, and I'm not sure if he set it up yet.
But he's not secretary anymore.
But that doesn't mean anything.
What's the so what was after the VR for topics?
Yep.
All right. So Xbox won the MPD again. This is the third month in a row that they won. So I want to know, who do you think is going to win the rest of the year?
So there's a lot of exclusives that are coming out for Xbox in October, and well, not exclusives, but like Skyrim, the mod support is going to be better than PS4. Gears of War 4 just came out. Forza Horizon just came out. There's a bunch of new stuff coming out for Xbox One, so that's the only reason I assume that it's doing better right now. And plus, a lot of people like the model of the Slim. Like, I was talking to one of my friends back home. He said the only reason why he never got an Xbox before now was because it was so big and bulky. But now that it's the Slim, he actually likes the style of it and whatnot. And he got one for his girlfriend too.
I don't see that as the reason why. I think it's just people are buying something different. Most people already have a PS4 if they want one, and now they're like, forget it, I'm gonna get an Xbox too. Why the hell not? So now they're getting an Xbox.
Did you want to say something, Brigade, before I go?
Oh no, you good.
All right, so my personal opinion is I think Gears kind of like drove those sales a little bit. People knew Gears was coming out, and Gears is to me the best exclusive they have. Right? Well, not really exclusive because it's on PC, but the best Windows 10 game out. I know a lot of Halo fans would say Halo is the biggest franchise, but to me, I would say Gears has taken that spot from Halo. But I think that for the rest of the year, because the PSVR is out, that may draw some sales in for like new people, like more casuals to go out there and buy.
Right.
So I say starting next month, I think PlayStation may take it. Could be wrong.
I think that's fair. I think that's actually relatively fair. You can't underestimate the casual market. Dangle something in front of them they can't get anywhere else, and they're going to be like, "Ooh, shiny," and they'll go buy it.
You talk about casual gamers as if they're less than people.
I never said that. Why are you assuming that?
I mean, they the majority of the audience, the people that buy games.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We're us hardcore. We're the minority.
We're sitting around and watching. Like a lot of us are just sitting around waiting for it to be either a success or not. And only I wouldn't say that. The super hardcore people are the ones that are buying it early, and casual people. Everyone else who's moderate in the middle, we're interested, but we want to see how far the support goes before we decide to do it. Like, no offense, if Resident Evil 7 came out and it was like the definitive experience, I'd go out and buy one instantly. And although Resident Evil 7 would scare the living crap out of me, I'd still go buy it so I can try it.
That's also why you play Resident Evil.
Exactly. That's why I'm like, it's so good. Like, you can't not. But until I see that or someone convinces me otherwise, I'm not going to buy into it. You might get some people every once in a while because everyone's threshold's different, but it's just one of those things. It's like it's accessible. It's not like the Vive where you have to have, like Hall was saying, really good like developer spec computers, which I can't even do. He might be able to do it. I can't even do it. But PS4 or PlayStation VR, now that I know that I can just put it on my PS4 as it is, yeah, that's very, very attainable. I might even do it. So, casual market, dude. Not a bad market to freaking tap.
All right. Leo, you got anything to add?
No, I feel like Microsoft's probably going to take it for the rest of the year, just with like the Slim coming out and the current exclusives right now. I think the PlayStation VR might catch it up a little bit around the holiday season, but I think Microsoft's probably going to take it for the rest of the year.
Okay.
What other exclusives are coming out for Xbox?
But for the year, I think PlayStation is going to win the year overall.
Okay.
What exclusives are for Xbox coming out other than Gears?
I think 4.
Say what?
Hold on, let me check real quick.
I think the only ones left for the rest of this are. Actually, I don't think there's many more left for the rest of this year, if any. Maybe Forza, but I think that already came out.
Yeah, Forza is out. Yeah, that's another thing that came out was Forza. That's to me. I think actually might be mine. I haven't played a racing game in so long.
It's fun, and I absolutely love it. And I'm not a huge racing game player, and I absolutely love it.
Yeah, I'm not into simulator drivers no more. That's why I think I would get Horizon 3 because it's more arcade than simulator. I know the other one. What's the other one called? The other Forza?
It's just Forza.
Just Forza. Okay, yeah. I don't think I would play that.
Yeah, because you have Forza and Gran Turismo, so those are like the two main games.
Yeah.
For like simulating racing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you still trying to find out the exclusives, or you already know?
I'm looking them up right now.
All right, so while you doing that, I just posted 5 beta codes for Infinite Warfare.
Oh snap!
Or PS4. So if you want them, they're in the chat. You can go ahead and grab them if you want them. It is going to be 13 gigs, well, almost 14 gigs.
Holy, jeez.
Which travels to our next subject. So I'm gonna go ahead and say Battlefield. I'm gonna give you the good news. Battlefield 1 is going to require only 43.5 gigs. 43.5 gigs.
43.5.
That's the good news.
What the
So I'm gonna give you the bad news right now. If you're gonna buy Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, it doesn't matter which edition, it's gonna be 130 gigs.
You sure it's gigs, not megs?
No, gigs. 130. It doesn't matter which version.
That's hilarious.
130.
Oh my god.
130 gigs.
Yes, 130.
So
I remember
Titanfall 2. Well, but that's going to be on both, and Dead Rising 4 are. Well, is Dead Rising 4? I think Watch Dogs 2 is the only exclusive coming out for the rest of the year.
Watch Dogs 2? I thought that was coming multi-platform.
Yeah, that's multi-platform.
Is that multi-platform too?
Yeah, Watch Dogs 2 is multi-platform.
Yeah, Titanfall is multi-platform.
Yeah, what about Dead Rising 4?
That one? Yeah.
It's multi-platform too? Nope. It's just Xbox One and Microsoft Windows.
That's still multi-platform.
Nah, dog. It's exclusive.
That's
Ain't no Xbox exclusives anymore. We all know this.
Halo.
It's coming to PS4.
Got what?
Oh yeah, and Halo Wars 2.
No one cares about that.
I never liked Halo Wars.
Well, I don't think that comes out until next year, though. Yeah, that comes out in February.
So now that we have established that people aren't buying for exclusives right now.
Ooh, For Honor. Have you guys seen the trailers for that? And the gameplay for that?
Yeah.
For Honor looks phenomenal.
Yeah, I tried to get in the beta, and it was too late. I could get it.
Yeah, so for Dead Rising 4, though, it's a 90-day exclusive for Windows 10, and then it should be going to Steam. And then it's a console exclusive on Xbox One for 1 year.
You sound like a robot right now. Yeah, I know. I hate that. All right, so why are you fixing it? Yeah, that's better.
Okay. Yeah, so it's a console exclusive on the Xbox One for 1 year.
That's Dead
So it's
Rising 4.
Yeah, for Dead Rising 4. It's just like because it's the same thing. It's the same way it was with Rise of the Tomb Raider. That was a 1 year exclusive, and now it's out on PS4
Yeah,
with
that
all the
makes sense
DLC.
though, because they just came out with the what is it, the remastered for Dead Rising 1 and 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, one,
And
two, and Case West and whatnot. Well, I don't
Yep.
think they had Case West, but Dead Rising 1 and 2, and it was on PS4 as well.
yeah, the
Yeah.
only one that hasn't made its way to PS4 yet is 3, Dead Rising 3.
Mm.
Because even the what
Did
is it?
Microsoft buy that one?
I'm not sure, to be honest. They may have though.
Okay. Yeah, I think that might be the only reason why it didn't come out. Because it would have made sense to make 1, 2, and 3
Yeah.
all at the same time. So is anybody buying Battlefield 1 on PC?
No.
Pool was the only one that was even contemplating it. I would have done it, but most of you guys are gonna be buying it for console. So if I do get it, it'll be for PS4.
All right, so you guys already know my reason why I don't like playing it.
Yep.
And this confirms it right here.
I'm very wary of you saying that.
So remember,
No, it's not.
Oh yeah, that's a given, dude. That's already.
No, I mean this article specifically I knew was coming on this podcast.
Mhm. Honestly, I don't get what you're playing. Like what. I don't get what you're trying. Yes, I hate hackers just as much as the next person. I do. They ruin every single freaking type of game. And yes, is it more prevalent on the PC? I would say so.
yeah,
You
it's
can't really.
easier.
More
Yeah,
prevalent. It's like pretty much
The word is
predominant
prevalent.
PC.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily.
Like the
I
main
played-
thing you have to worry about with console people are people using lag switches.
No,
Yeah.
I've seen people hacking on consoles.
I'm not saying they
I've
don't.
never-
I'm just saying 9 times out of 10 it's either an MTU setting or manipulation or some type of switch. It's not like a fucking blatant hack to the game.
Yeah,
Well,
you see what this guy went. This guy went 65-0.
okay.
I mean,
Like I told you guys, I don't know if you saw my video for the Titanfall where I was in a lobby and this when I first started in PC. The Titanfall was like one of the first like true PC games I was playing for, a first person shooter, and the guy was like going like 10 times faster than everybody else.
Yeah, he probably got banned subsequently. Most of the problem ends up being that these people they get banned and then they just get another account and they
Yeah,
just go
and
back
just
and
do it
do the
all
same
over
thing.
again.
Like, yeah, that's very much a problem, and that's why companies like, and here I'm gonna say it, Blizzard and their bans, like
well, they're the
hacking
only
is.
ones that do that. Though.
You're absolutely right, but it is possible, and that's the important part. Most companies just don't want to do it.
I think they should do it. If somebody shows proof like this and they give you like the tag number, like, hey, this guy is actually doing this, and they investigate it, they should ban that person by IP.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And it's not only I mean, you can get down to even like Mac banning instead of IP because you can just manipulate your IP.
Yeah,
But,
that's true.
Get down to like Mac banning. That's what I would do. Fucking ban the hardware.
Yeah.
Fuck your entire PC.
Oh my
But
gosh.
yeah, because there's a lot of like developers and gamer forums and stuff like that. Like the name shame. Like I've seen people posting on forums for games where they're like, "Yo, here's this video," and like list of people who just like blatantly cheating, like wall banging, fucking aimbotting, just everything.
You sound like a
then-
robot again.
Fucking cheat.
Got him.
I'm
Got him.
gonna let you finish.
Well, Beyonce had the best app video of all time.
And like the people who posted on the forums got like their posts were pulled down and they got like messages sent from like admins on the forum like you can't be name shaming and all of this. And then so and
Wait,
the
for
only
what
reason
game? What
I've
game?
seen it for several games. It's
Some
not
games.
it's not just a one gamer developer thing. This is pretty much across the board, which is one of the only cases, because you're a fanboy, which is one of the only cases that Blizzard is different than most other game companies.
I'm not a Blizzard fanboy. One, like legitimately, Overwatch is the only game I've played from them minus Diablo, and even then I stopped playing it because it wasn't good. And I was one of the few people that were like, "This is just not a good game." That aside, though, I'm trying to say that because there's a plethora. There's a plethora of other games that I've played where I've seen plenty of people reporting on the forums, and the reason is that sometimes some people aren't hacking. Sometimes it's really, really good at the game.
When you have video proof of it, though, it's a little different.
Yeah, that's why you send. That's why you send it to the company. You don't put it on a forum because nothing is going to come from putting it on a forum.
So I'm gonna just let you guys know. So this one thing I like about EA. I'm not sure if Blizzard does this or any other company. The way EA does it is that you have to have like video evidence. So you send like a small clip, and that's how the guy got banned. I was playing with. You send a small clip to them. They have a forum that you send it to, and that's how they go about banning them. But you have to show that who it is and their gamer tag on there. Yeah, I'm not sure how other companies do it.
But here's the thing, though.
Definitely not that. It's
like that's one way to do it. But if people have like a video or with like clips from like several people who are cheating and they post all of the names, like PlayStation, for instance, you can go to block players and you can just block their fucking PSN IDs and it'll never put you in the game with them. So you can just go ahead and do that and then you never have to worry about being with that player, regardless if whoever owns that game is going to punish those people or not.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, because I was just talking to Baker about this. So Blizzard used to do that. They used to. I just found that out from him. However, they had to stop it because they did a little experiment with it. Someone told every single person that they played with, didn't matter, he wasn't playing to be an ass or anything of the sort. He just told them to tell everyone to select his name and prefer not to play with him. Eventually he got to a point where he couldn't even play a game anymore because everyone had preferred not to play with him, or enough people online had preferred to do that.
If I have video evidence of you cheating, I don't give a shit if no one wants
here's
to
the
play
thing,
with you.
most of the time people don't. Most people don't.
Yeah, that's
true.
That's
the freaking problem.
But our argument is when people have video evidence and they're posting people's names and nothing happens. That's our argument.
Send that into the freaking company. Don't post it on a forum because you're not going to get anywhere by putting it on a forum.
When it's that game's form, though, that you're posting it on.
No! That's, dude, people, yes, mods read forums. Got it. We understand that. But that's not where you go to tell them about a problem. You send it to them directly.
So EA has a forum for it, and I'm sure Blizzard does too. But most games only have a report player for whatever. They don't have a forum where you can go.
You can actually email them.
Video clip.
You can email them a clip. Yes, you can. I've done it.
Yeah, but I mean, come on.
You just don't want to go through the effort of doing it.
You've done it, you goddamn pussy.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, I don't. Why should I feel bad? Because sure, like instances where the person wasn't actually cheating, and now they can't have any games just because someone wanted to be an asshole. Sure, fine, I get it. But why should I feel bad that the cheaters can't get games?
I'm not mad at. I'm not saying you should feel bad. I'm saying that the forum isn't a place to go and put this information out because no one wants to read it there. Just send it to the company directly. It's just you bitching on a forum. That's all it is.
When forums have topic pages and the only posts that are supposed to go in there are like troubleshooting and game issues.
Yeah, you troubleshoot. Like you don't freaking put people's name in. Don't play with this guy. He's a hacker. No one cares.
When it's like game issues or whatever, and you're like, hey, here's an issue, like you're not fucking banning people or you're not punishing anyone for cheating, like.
Oh my god.
Honestly, I kind of agree with Brigade is a lot, because I think that the issue would get fixed a lot quicker if you put in a form than if you email just the company. Because let's say the company like takes a week to investigate this person just keeps going to freaking matches. So you can put in the forum and you get a video of what this person is doing. People just start like, all right, I know now to just freaking not add this guy because he's cheating. I think that's a lot better. in my
I
opinion.
don't think you guys have seen how much chaos that basically spurs.
I understand it because it happened to me like playing Halo 2 on freaking Xbox 360, where because I went
Halo
like
2 on
18 and
Xbox
0.
360? You
People
mean
they sent
3?
me like some racist comments. Of course, I was in Italy, so I get all the freaking racists there. They send me all these racist comments. They're like, "All right, we're gonna get you banned," and all of a sudden, I've used my account.
It's like, yeah, it's like in instances where it's like the person legitimately wasn't doing anything, it's fine. But a lot of the times it's like it's the people who are trying to bring it to the people's attention instead of going through a week to fucking month or longer process of emailing a company, which is just going to get sent to some help desk or some email fucking filter or whatever. In which case it may just get fucking spammed and trashed and not even make it up. So they're trying to put it on forums like, hey, like this is issues that's going on in your game that's causing substantial problems to people. Like that's what
honestly,
and errors and all those forms are for.
Actually,
it's any issue that you're having a trouble with.
Okay.
Hey, picture Mike real quick.
One. Okay. Do you guys know about a game called War Z? Any of you? Anything? War Z, and then there was also another one that was really close. I think it was Daisy. Do you guys remember that game? Remember how when you died, usually by a hacker, you lost everything and negated hours of your life that you spent to getting that one thing? You know how annoying that is?
Yeah, and you know how prevalent hackers are
hold
in
on.
that game?
Yeah, they're really freaking prevalent. I get it. I am very much aware. I lived through those days. And let me tell you something about the forum. If you are posting about it on the forum, nothing's going to get done. That's why PC gaming is such a problem when it comes to it. They doesn't get done because everyone and their mom freaking reports. It doesn't matter if you were actually hacking or not. I've killed people with sniper rifles, and the first thing I see is hacker reported because I use a sniper rifle. Get the hell over it.
But reporting you're still comparing two different things. Reporting in game.
No,
and
they
then
went to the forum and reported. They went to the. Oh my god. They did the same crap that you're basically saying to justify the fact that they just died, regardless of whether they understood it or not.
Mike. You mad, bro?
Yes, I am. Because I got a whole bunch of freaking people here sitting like they understand this stuff when I've been doing this for so long. I understand it's a problem, which is why, honestly, I get why Blizzard does what they do.
Bro, why you mad?
We haven't been playing games that long either.
You've been playing console games. Don't freaking try to come into my territory. No, you don't. You do not play PC games. You do not play PC games. You are not. No. You don't play PC games. You don't. I know that. I can tell you don't. I already know you don't.
Okay.
Oh, guys, I played Watch Dogs on the PC. I'm a PC gamer.
That came out on consoles also. I didn't even play it on the PC. Again, because I prefer consoles doesn't mean I don't play PC games.
You're not a PC gamer. You're not. You are not. I'm sorry.
All right, buddy. Keep doing it.
Master Race!
Yo.
All right.
Next.
Yeah, guys, I'm sorry. My PC can't keep up with his 12 gigs of RAM.
No, you cannot. You cannot.
You did say 12 gigs of RAM.
I did say 12 gigs of RAM. You're absolutely right. It's 16. But yes, that was my bad.
I have 4.5.
You're absolutely. Oh, shit. How do you live?
All right, so this is the last thing. I told you we were going to keep it short.
Yes, next.
So before we get to the giveaway, has anybody else played Mafia 3?
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Forget, right?
Yeah,
I've been playing Gears.
Okay.
Yeah,
so what's your thoughts? Your first impressions?
So it feels very more like.
Can you fix your mic real quick?
Oh, God damn it.
That's how you know you're not a PC gamer, because you don't have a good mic.
I do have. I mean,
I never said that.
I have a Kraken headset, but for some reason Google Hangouts doesn't like it. But so it's one of the Mafia 3 feels, comparing Mafia 3 to Mafia 2, I guess the best way to do it. Mafia 3 feels very more like a GTA game, if that makes sense, than Mafia 2 did. Like it's actually like open world, like you can choose not to do the missions and just go fucking run around and do whatever. It's also one of the few games that have just blatantly made me not feel bad about just punching some old white dude in the face. So
there's no consequences.
well, I mean, it's not that. So like, I don't really feel a conscience when I play most games, but it's like, you know, like I don't generally try to like knock out some old dude, you know, some old dude like walking down the street. But that game, it's I don't know, it doesn't make me feel bad about it, especially when it's like so. So you've been playing it, right, Hall?
Yeah.
So you know how like some of this they actually did it with like segregation and stuff like that. So I wasn't paying attention, and like I saw a collectible on one of the electronic pieces. I saw it on the map. So like I pulled over while I was doing a mission and ran into the store, but I didn't see the sign on it. There's like no colored people.
Oh yeah.
And when I was in there, it was just the old dude working at the register, and he's like, "Boy, we don't like your kind. You better get out of here." And I was just like, "All right." Punched him in the face, fucking apart. And then I'm like, this seems like I'm gonna be an asshole about it, and then I robbed him and left.
All right, fix your mic real quick.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
Whatever you're doing to fix your mic, just keep that.
Yeah, is that better now?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's funny because it's only the microphone settings for Google Hangouts that this occurs with.
Mm.
You know, I punch old white dudes in the face all the time just because they
Shut
still
your mouth. You don't do that.
You know,
Right.
Yeah, okay.
I dare you to punch a seat.
Oh, you still want to get your impressions?
So I've only played probably about 4 hours of it, because as soon as I realized that Rise of the Tomb Raider was out, I switched over to that because I prefer Tomb Raider.
Mm.
But
wait, you never played Rise of the Tomb Raider?
it just came out for PS4.
Yeah, it did.
It was a timed exclusive on Xbox.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
But so it feels like a very solid game. Like the shooting and everything is pretty solid. I feel that pistols is by far the best weapon in the game, or at least for what I've used so far. Like just a pistol and shotgun is like all you need, because you can like fucking shoot people in the face like across the map with just a pistol because of the way the third person aiming works. And then it's like some of the automatic weapons feel like very inaccurate because of the aiming.
Yeah.
So it's like I literally just run around with a pistol and shotgun and just fucking destroy everybody.
All right. So you said you got 3 hours in the game, right?
Yeah, about 3 to 4.
All right. So did you play on a day one, or did you wait to the patch?
The last time I played it was when did the patch come out?
Dude,
Like a couple days after. Well, there was 2 patches, 1.01, I think, and 1.02.
Okay. I don't know if I've played with a patch, so if that fixed the aiming, then no. I think the last time I played it was like Wednesday or Tuesday when I realized Tomb Raider came out.
Okay, I think that was after the patch.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
It came out like that Saturday or Friday or something like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've probably played it after the patch then, but I don't know. The aiming it felt like it could use a little bit of work.
Okay.
Or that was my opinion anyways. Other than that, like the driving felt solid. Like character movement and stealth and like melee combat felt pretty good. And it seems like it's going to have a pretty interesting story. I kind of like how it like you kind of do the chapters between like the like CGI video, you know, scenes, like cut scenes, and then like back to game, how it's like kind of telling the story. Like I like the way it's doing that. The transitions between them is pretty smooth. So
okay.
Yeah, it's a pretty solid game overall.
All right, so my impression so far, I think I have probably around 7 or 8 hours in the game. I'm mostly doing the side quests at the moment. The side quests kind of repetitive a little bit, because pretty much I just go in there, I stealth like almost everybody, and then finish them off with either a sniper or a pistol. Like you said, pistol is probably the best weapon in there. As far as the graphics, it kind of looks like a freaking PS3 game, and I'm playing on PC. The graphics are not as good as I thought it would be, even though the cutscenes look great.
Yeah.
That's one thing I did love was the cutscene, and that's what's keeping me engaged is the story because the story is very authentic. It feels like this story has happened before. The way the timeline makes sense with the environment that's out there and what's going on. Like, not going to spoil too much, but like the weed, I don't know if you got to that part yet, where they actually like bringing in weed from different places. That makes sense.
So to explain to you without spoiling anything where I'm at, so I've got the help of the Haitians, if that makes sense, and then I just took over the first racket. So
okay,
that's
so you
where
got
I'm at right now. Yeah, I'm about to go to the church to wipe out that person.
Okay, yeah, you got some time there. You got a few more hours. But yeah, as far as the gameplay, I'm enjoying it. Not as much as I did Mafia 2. Mafia 2, I had a lot of fun. I think it was because this might be because it's more open world, and maybe because I played GTA 5. Maybe that's the reason why is that I expect that's like the benchmark of what open world should be. And GTA 5 did it so well. Maybe that's why I don't like Mafia 3 as much as GTA 5.
Yeah.
It's probably not fair because Mafia 3 is still a good game. It's just that buying two versions of GTA 5 pretty much said, "Hey, I love this game." But
yeah,
I was telling
Michael. Go ahead, Chris.
Because I know I bought it on 360 and I bought it on Xbox One.
Yeah, I bought it on PS3 and PS4.
Yeah, because I was telling Michael, I'm running into the same issue with Mafia 3 though that I ran into with GTA.
Mm-hmm.
And that's that like I can only play those in like small. I'm like I would get the urge like, hey, I want to play this game, but after about an hour and a half, I'm like, all right, I'm over this game. Like that's what happens with GTA for me, anyways. Which is funny because like I really enjoy like open world games like Fallout 4 or the Fallout series and like the Elder Scrolls series. Like I don't run into that. Like I'm constantly all right, let's just go do this. But for some reason, with games like on like the GTA track, I just after about an hour and a half, 2 hours, I'm just like, all right, I'm kind of over it.
Yeah, that's I can understand that because Witcher 3 I couldn't put down.
Yeah,
I could not put. I was like, oh, I have to freaking keep playing this game. This game is like great. So I got that with GTA. I could play 2 hours and then go take a break, play something else, and then come back. So I understand what you're saying.
Yeah,
but what is your current rating so far?
We're doing 1 out of 10.
Yeah.
I'd probably say 8 out of 10. Like it's pretty good.
Okay. Yeah, I would say 7.5 for me. Just because of the voice acting, they actually got some great voice actors to do this. I wish more games would do that, would take more time for voice acting. But it kind of took away probably from the gameplay because they focus a lot more on the voice acting than the gameplay.
Yeah.
And this game is only 2 years in development. Yeah, I think you can kind of tell that as you keep playing that they could have took more time and like delayed it to next year, and it would have worked.
Yeah, like because I haven't played quite as much as you, but yeah, it probably just from some of the mechanics that I've seen, like yeah, it feels. I don't want to say rushed, but it feels like they could have took more time with some of it, especially like you were saying, like the graphics. Like they absolutely could have took more time with that because like I don't know, like I don't know how the like demonstrations at like E3 and like when we were at the Tokyo Game Show, like why those look so good, but it doesn't look the same.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I'm playing on PC, and I'm saying, like, just from when we went to TGS, just from seeing that, which was on, that I'm pretty sure it was on. No, that was on PlayStation, wasn't it?
Well, they were. I don't know if it's on PlayStation, but they were using a PlayStation controller.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, so we don't know if they were just using the input for PlayStation. Yeah, we don't know.
They were just using the input. They never showed us the rig they were using.
Yeah, but it looked so good from that, and just seeing this, the cutscenes looks the exact same. I mean, it looks just like the trailer, but it's just the actual like open world. It's not as good as I thought it was. Another issue at launch, which they have fixed. So anybody that haven't updated the new patch, so make sure you update the patch when you download it, because if you do not, the controls do not work right at the launch with before the actual patch. So when I was going through the tutorial, you did the tutorial, right?
What's the tutorial?
When they was going like tell you like shoot this and like tell you how to call in people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so the controls work for you, right?
Yeah. It's kind of annoying though, because a lot of times like I just read it, I'm like, all right, whatever, and I'm like, get off my screen.
So
but it makes you do it though.
Yeah, so if you did day one, which I played day one, and I actually restarted and played a new game because I know all the controls from when I restarted from the beginning. So what happened is before they did the patch, only certain buttons work. Like, so you'll be playing and then you have to go to your keyboard and press a button. Like when they go through the tutorial, you go through the tutorial to exit, to close out the tutorial. You have to go to your keyboard and hit Q to close it out. You couldn't use your start or your circle button, which I use a PS4, or your I forgot what it is for. B. Yeah, B. You couldn't use that. You have to actually go to the keyboard and hit Q. That's so funny. I'm gonna do a side by side impression, like the before the patch and prior patch. It's probably sometime this week, just to show the difference. 1440p, which is what my monitor is, wasn't available at launch. So I was playing at 1080p, 30 frames. And that was another thing. It was stuck at 30 frames. You couldn't go any higher. I cannot max it out on a 1070. I have to turn down just the shadows. That's the only thing I've turned down is the shadows to the low. And I'm constant 58. Still not 60, but I can do a 58. It's steady 58, so I'm cool with that.
Which is funny that it's so like, I guess, intensive, being as in like how empty the world is, I guess is the way of putting it. Like it's not as lively as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. Like Witcher 3, I can max it out 1440p with my 1070, but not with Mafia 3. So you can tell there might be some optimization issues going on with that. All right. So nobody else played it yet, right?
Nope. I think maybe Pool, but
yeah. All right. So we're at the last part of our podcast. Anybody got anything else they want to talk about before we move on?
No. Rise of the Tomb Raider, great game. If you liked the last Tomb Raider that came out, you'll love this. So
I played it over a year ago, nerd.
I like how that's the only thing that's come in perfectly clear from his mic.
That's because that was the first time I actually put the mic to my face.
Oh. All right. Yeah, check that out. I'm gonna be playing that Rise of Tomb Raider, the 20th year anniversary edition, and it's gonna be in VR. Oh, you know what? I just thought of something. I got Rise of Tomb Raider on PC. So I'm not going to be playing that in VR unless I pay $60. Hey, maybe we can, when you come over, we had a party, we can log in your account and play it.
Yeah, I could just bring my PS4 with me.
All right, so
otherwise you'll have to download it.
Yeah. So we at the last part of our podcast. So right now we have 1,552 entries. So we're going to draw the winner of the Mafia 3 Steam key. So once I draw the winner, please make sure that you email militarygamingpodcast@gmail.com. Just email us that, and I'm gonna send you the code to your email address. We either do that, or I can send you a Steam gift. So I'll let you choose which way you wanna receive it. So drum roll, please. Drum. All right.
I'm gonna just do Young Thug. I mean, designer fucking noises.
Actually, all right. So we already have our winner, which is
Sam Joseph.
Yeah, they already showed him who it was. So Sam Joseph, you are the winner. Now,
What has the game?
huh? So I'm just gonna tell you, Sam Joseph, you have 48 hours. I say again, 48 hours to email Military Gaming Podcast with your email address, which I do have, but I want to make sure it's not somebody that's just picked it and not watching this. Because I did this this giveaway for my subscribers. So if you did not read the message where it says you need to come to the podcast and watch for you to be the winner, then that's on you. So I'm gonna give you 48 hours. If not, I would be doing another what do you call it?
Drawing.
There you go. Can't get the words out.
There you go, bud.
So Sam Joseph, you are the winner of the 500 subscriber for Tony Play Games and for the Military Gaming Podcast. Congratulations.
Yay!
Hooray!
All right, so go ahead and do the outros.
My wiener is so lonely tonight.
I didn't even realize you had one.
No, don't worry, it's his boyfriend.
Oh shit, you're right. Damn.
Oh,
Leo.
you being gay and a negative connotation. You're sexist. You're a terrible.
I never said. No one ever said it
Guy,
was
you're
horrible.
so-
Yo, it's Leo the robot. Peace. I'm out. Have a good night, guys.
I'm gonna be angry in Steam over computer stuff. Bye, guys.
All right, and I'm Tony Play Games. For you guys that tuned in and watch, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe. Beta codes are in the description. Also, again, thank you. Congratulations to Sam Joseph. Make sure you email us at militarygamingpodcast@gmail for the Steam Key giveaway. All right. Till we meet again. Bye.